This is high school basketball.
Here comes Potter. 3, 2. He's got to get it off. I don't know if he's got it off. He got it.
We'll end up right back into Dixon's hand. Dixon will find Martin on the three-point line, and Martin will hit it and tie the game. Adam Reek for the coach of Blue are trying to pump up his team as they trail by 11.
And with 3 minutes left here in the first, Snowflake's got a 1-point lead and the basketball. Crosby knocks down a 3.
High school basketball is presented by Sholo Ford on iTalk 1067 and online at iTalk1067.com. Produced by White Mountain Youth Productions in cooperation with iTalk 1067 FM. High school basketball is also brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Black Diamond Auto Glass, Sunrise Park Resort, Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store, Deemer's Glass, Beeler Orthodontics, Summit Regional Medical Center, Octopus Car Wash, Native Grill and Wings, and Mountain Mobile Auto Glass. And now, Sholo Ford presents high school basketball.
Welcome to Yellow Jacket. Welcome to Blue Ridge High School and the Winter Classic. We're in a game already started, Alta State Falcons. And it's a 2-2 tie against the Empire Ravens. Empire with the ball underneath, kicks it back out to the edge. Shot goes up, missed, rebounded by Empire, and it's up and in. Number 21 on the score, that's Adam Gomez for Empire. Zone press for the Ravens. Alta State Falcons work it down court, kick it back out, swing it to the right side, down to the baseline. Goes back out to the other side, swinging it away. That's Kosei. Kicks it back to Amos, to Upton, back to Kosei. He's out the top, drives into the, kicks it back out to the edge. Along the baseline, it's Upton. Feeds it back inside. Turnover, though, Empire comes away with it. Our score, 4-2, Empire up early here, 6:22 in the first quarter. I'm joined by Ty Moore, also Marcus. We'll be giving you the action all night long. Inside the Empire, trying to kick it back out. Almost picked up that time by Kosei. He couldn't, looks like they are going to give it to the Falcons on the turnover. Quickly down the court come the Falcons, give it inside to Upton. Underneath the basket, he can't hang on to it. Loses a hold of it, and it's going to be turned back over. Full court press for the Falcons. On the inbound by the Ravens, knocked out that time by number 4, Jerome Daly. Empire again coming back in. You are listening to Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 1067 and iTalk1067.com. This game is also being streamed. Shot by Upton as he goes along the baseline, puts it up against the glass, misses it, and Empire's back the other way. On the quick drive, it is number 5 for the Ravens on the score. Gabriel Martin took it all the way. Quickly down the other way, it's the Falcons. On a spin move, looks like he travels for the Falcons. That's Jerome Daly.
Yeah, Daly just lost his foot there, kind of fell back in the defender. Gets called for the travel and turns the ball over.
Full court press by the Falcons on the inbound. The Ravens get it back into Martin. Martin kicks it back. Looks like it's going to get down court. Martin gets it along the baseline, feeds it, kicks it back inside. Falcons come away with the steal. It's Kosei on the drive, puts it off the glass, up and in. Our score 6-4 now. Falcons scoring 4 on the drive, and what a showboat shot that was by Jack Plouk. Quickly down to Upton. He drives across the key, puts it up. Looking for the charge was the Empire Ravens. Didn't get it, but they come away with it. Down to the baseline, it's Plouk working the dribble off the corner. Hits the back of the rim, top of the backboard, and Falcons come away with it. Looks like it's Chad Amos, number 11. I'm sorry, yep. It's Chad Amos, kicks it back over to the other side. The long three It's Raycon Kosei. Our score now 8-7. Falcons take the lead. Answering it quickly for the Ravens, it's Plauk with the big shot as well. Now the Ravens back up 10-8. A lot of lead changes here early.
And both teams are moving up and down the court as quick as they can, looking for those open lanes.
Substitution as Ramon Martin comes in. I'm sorry, not Ramon Martin. That's San Juan Slick comes in for the Falcons. Looks like a 2-3 zone by the Ravens. 10-8 our score, 4:10 left here in the first quarter. Ravens on top. San Juan Slick kicks it over to the far side. Back to the middle, down to San Juan Slick along the baseline, brings it back out top, looking down. Looks like it's number 12 with it, Elijah Harris. On the shot, it's going to miss. The Empire Ravens do a nice job on the rebound, quickly down the court. Tipped away by the Falcons. San Juan Slick comes away with it, drives on the left side, puts it up off the glass, beat up a little bit. Can't come away with it, but knocks the ball loose. On the score, it is Kosei. And the Falcons again take the lead 11-9 now.
Kosei, knowing exactly where he was, picked up that loose ball foul, able to turn around and put that back in.
Foul on the inbound against the Falcons. That is San Juan Slick with the foul, his first. Full court pressure, great pressure by the Falcons on the side, and it's going to go out of bounds against the Empire player. That's Plauk.
Plauk lost a handle on it, rolled off his foot and out of bounds. I'll just say gets the ball now.
Falcons coming back down court, or they're on their side. Chad Amos on the right wing, kicks it over the top of the key, working the top of the key. San Juan Slick with it, gets it back to Amos, dribbles back out on top, swings it. Looks like it's with the big shot at San Juan Slick's going to miss. On the rebound, it is Kosei. Kosei puts it back up and in. 11-11 the score now. Shot along the baseline, missed, but gets his own rebound. That's going to be Ramon Martin. Throws it out of bounds, though. Falcons are going to come away with it. And a quick pace. Both these teams, you can see, know how to score, good at creating shots, and not afraid to push the ball up the court.
They are. They're pushing the ball, open and looking for the open lanes.
Looks like it's Kosei. He's going to get the ball over to the far side.
Kosei called for a double dribble there, turning the ball over now. So
Empire. Not going to happen often, but the Empire Ravens come away with it. Full court press now, man-to-man by the Falcons, switching it up a little bit. On the dribble drive, it's Gabriel Martin. He's going to kick it out to Plauk, feeds it to the elbow. And on the shot, it was Adam Gomez who misses. Falcons quickly come back the other way. Throw to Slick, and he can't hang on to it. Just a little thrown outside his reach, and the Ravens take it back over. Again, pressure by the Falcons on the drive. So far, it's Gabriel Martin doing it all by the dribble. Now setting up their offense. Martin down on the baseline, feeds it inside. Another nice pass, but Falcons knock the ball away, and quickly it's Amos feeding Upton down the court. Upton just can't reach it, knocks it out of bounds, and it's going to be the Ravens back the other way.
That's the same thing, trying to get that transition down there. Let him just a little bit too much. He had the break on the ball. Not able to come up with it. Turns the ball over. Empire take on him.
A bunch of athletes on the court right now. These guys can move it up and down the court. Ravens with the ball. Looks like it's Martin. Kicks it back out on top. Feed back to Martin on the right side. Looking inside. Going to get into the big guy. That's Martin. Martin on the shot. Nice little left-hand shot. Bounces around and out. Quickly, Falcons come away with it. And back the other way, it's Kosei. Kosei gets it down to the baseline to Slick. Back to Kosei. Kicks it over to the other side. The far side. Another Kosei to Upton. Upton puts the shot up. Rolls off the back of the glass down the rim. And the Ravens come away with it. Ravens with it on the down in the baseline. Feed it to the inside to Martin. kicks it back outside, resetting his Plouk on top. Pressure immediately by the Falcons. Working the top now, feeding it down to Plouk along the baseline. Throws up a quick three, and he's going to miss. Falcons come away with it. Lots of pressure by the Ravens. Working the right side is Kosei. He kicks it back over to Upton. Upton puts it in from inside, and the Falcons with another score. Our score 13-11. On the drive, it is Elias.
Just under a minute to go here in this first quarter, too.
Elias looking across, kicks it back out to the top to Martin. Off the shot on the rebound, though, the Ravens come away with it. Big shot from outside is Plouk. There's a called foul on it, and it's going to be a 3-shot at the free throw lines for Plouk. The Ravens do a nice job, though, moving the ball around. Pretty impressive the way they spot and try to feed other guys looking for the best shot. Plouk with the first of 3, rolls up and in, catches the front. Nice little shooter's touch as it rolls up and over the rim. Second of 3, nothing but net. Our score now tied at 13. 33.5 left here in the first quarter. Third shot, nothing but net. You can tell Plouk's got that shooter's touch. Quick release. We saw that on that 3. On the dribble drive, he's going to feed it inside. It's Upton on the drive. Puts it up as he's floating across the paint, up and in. Our score now 15-14, 19 seconds. Quick throw down to Plouk along the left side, back out to the edge, and it's number 11 on the shot for the Ravens. That's Gabe Elias. Falcons quickly back the other way. Chad Amos from the free throw line. He gets hit, but no call. Bounces around the rim and out. And that's the way the first quarter is going to end. Our score, 17-15. You're listening to Shola Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk1067.com.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Welcome back to Blue Ridge High School. Our score is 17-15. Falcons with the ball. On the right wing, it's Slick. Kicks it back to Chad Amos. Back to Slick. Looking at Upton inside. Kicks it back out on top to Kosei. Kosei feeds Slick from the right wing. Nothing but net. Nice little shot. Falcons now, the home team, take the lead 18-17. Pressure, but the Ravens are going to break it. Kick it to the right, the left wing. The quick shot by Elias is going to miss, and the Falcons the other way. Upton down to the key, back to Upton, and off the pass, puts it up, misses the shot, but gets fouled. Nice little passing by the Falcons. Upton's going to go to the line now.
That's Polk's first foul, first team foul first.
First shot, nothing but net for Upton. You can see he's been there before. Nice little shooter's touch, but can elevate. Very athletic big guys in this game. Second shot's going to go around and out. Ravens get away with the rebound, come back down. It looks like it's Martin. Martin on the drive with a nice feed inside to Vera. Vera puts it up from the right side off the glass. Our score tied at 19. Falcons now quickly back, feed Upton inside. He drives, puts the shot up. Foul's going to be called. Upton goes to the ground. Nice job by Upton feeding the big guy, and the big guy quickly drives, collects the foul, goes to the line. 19-19 our score. That's the Black Diamond Auto Glass free throw. He's going to score now. He makes the first one on the front end. Second shot off the rim. It's going to bounce out. Ravens come away with it. Pressure by the Falcons. Martin breaks pressure, quickly feeds it back down court, kicks it out to the left wing with the shot, throwing it up is Elias. Elias with the shot, it's going to make it. Ravens take the lead, back quickly down court. Slick on the drive, feeds the baseline, tries to get it, Upton tries to get it to Slick, but he misses. On the drive for the Ravens, it's Plauk. Plauk on the drive, can't make the shot, but collects the foul. And again, the pace of this game, pretty impressive.
Yes, up and down the court they're going, both of them trying to work, but Empire kicking out there to Elias as he's hitting those three-pointers there at the top left.
First shot by Plauk, rolls around and rolls out. Misses the front end. Our score 22-20. Ravens up. You know, altitude, we'll see how that affects the Ravens a little bit, coming from the valley all the way down from Tucson. Makes the second one, does Plauk. Quickly the other way, it's Kosei. Kicks it out to Slick. Slick, nothing but net from the left wing. Falcons now tied up at 23. Martin quickly on the inbound, dribbles down across midcourt, feeds the right rim off the dribble drive, off the glass, and it's in. Adam Gomez, nice job by Gomez. Quickly the other way, the Falcons. Slick from well out beyond the three, nothing but net. He's feeling it. 26-25, Falcons up. Plauk quickly down the court, feeds it to the baseline on the drive, kicks it back out to Plauk. A three from the left wing, bounces and miss. Upton gets it to Slick down the left side, looking underneath, doesn't find it. Feeds a nice little shot that time. It's number 5, Raquan Kosei, and the Falcons. You can hear a lot of fans out here as they take a 29-25 lead. And
they did that one with 4 three-pointers in a row.
I tell you what, it's impressive, the pace, the shooting, the way these guys see the court. This is a great game to watch, and it's a packed house here at the Winter Classic.
Yeah, we're really doing good at this holiday tournament here at Blue Ridge High School. A lot of action. We saw it earlier. And these two teams battling out. Not real height and all that, but they're both working down the court, moving the ball well around and getting good looks.
Plenty of action, and you got to like the pace. You know, great shot. We have a screen here. We've got this this group of kids putting it out there for us. If you haven't seen it, you can go online. That's italk1067.com. Be sure to check it out for the live action. These guys do an outstanding job. We're going to talk about them here in a little bit, but looks like it's the Empire Ravens with the ball on the inbound. So be sure to, we're going to assume you're on the web. Make sure you check it out. Again, back out on top, it's Plauk who's going to feed it to the left side. Dribbles across, reaching out as Slick. Does a nice job jumping in the passing lane. Can't hang on to it, knocks it out of bounds. 5:22, our score 29-25. Substitution now, as it looks like it's going to be Martin coming back in. Plauk from the far side brings it into Martin. Martin gets it back to Plauk, who stops along the baseline somehow, throws up an acrobatic shot. Nice little pump fake, puts it up. Can't make the shot, but is going to go to the line. Plauk, first of 2. Little bit of a rattle, but drops it. 29-26 our score. Second shot, bounces off the rim. Nice job by Chad Amos, gets the rebound and quickly down the court. Feeds it down to the corner baseline, back out to Amos. Drives to the free throw line, kicks it out. Kosei back to Amos down in the bottom. Back out on top. Nice little weave by the Falcons going. Upton kicks it back to Looks like Kosei off the shot. There's going to be a foul called. It looks like the foul is going to be called on number 3. That's Vera. Going to the line for the Falcons off the shot was Daly. First shot, left-handed shooter. Catches the rim and bounces out, rolls out. Second shot for Daly. Wasting no time. Misses the second. Falcons track it down, though, kick it back out to Daly, who's called for traveling, and it's going to be the Ravens' ball the other way. Martin with the ball on the inbound. Just working the dribble, crosses midcourt, behind the back, out at the top of the key, looking underneath. Kicks it over to the right wing. Inside to the big guy, Martin, and he puts it up and in. Nice shot by Martin. And quickly the other way come the Falcons. Amos now from the top, puts it down the right side. That's Parrish. Back to on the shot along the baseline as Daly misses, but he gets a steal. Unfortunately, he's going out, throws it back to Martin, who's quickly beyond the midcourt right wing on the 3. It's Plow. Nice shot, and what a release. You can tell he's got that shooter's touch.
Nice soft shot there.
Kicking up a bunch of threes, both teams working now their weave. The Falcons, our score 29-23, Ravens up. This is Daly. On the drive with the left hand, somehow manages to get the ball back. No call as far as traveling, and puts the shot back up. And it's a nice shot by Daly as he scores on the inbound. Falcons are going to get it on the turnover. Tied at 31. We've seen a bunch of lead changes. And it's the Falcons on the inbound. Get it to Daly out on top. Kicks it to the right wing. On the dribble back around is Kosei to Daly. Daly on the drive from the left side. Puts it up with his left hand. High arc is going to miss. And Plow comes away with the rebound. Quickly to Martin, crosses midcourt. Behind the back on the drive, kicks it to the far side. The left side on the shot. And it's going to be knocked out of bounds as Gomez. Ravens are going to come back with it, though. Plow is going to be the inbound. 31-31, 3:06 left. Out on top, it goes to Martin. But the Falcons on the steal, it's Kosei. Kosei feeds, and it looks like Kosei on the shot. He's going to score. 33-31 now. Plouk on the left side, crosses midcourt, double team, triple team, still working the baseline, and he turns the ball over. Falcons quickly the other way, and it's Kosei on the drive to Upton. Upton off the glass is going to miss. Martin manages to come away with it after it bounces around. Feeds the bigger Martin. That's Ramon Martin. Kick over to the left side in the baseline. It's Plouk. Bounces off the back of the rim. Another shot by Plouk as he puts it up from the left wing. Nothing but net. That's an NBA three.
And that's his favorite spot. He's hit a few of those right there.
Falcons now back the other way. It's Kosei. Gets it. Amos on the right side on the dribble. Kicks it back out. Looks like it's Parrish. On the score, I didn't see who scored. I'm assuming it was Kosei.
Parrish.
Or Parrish, nice job.
That was his
A
first
steal now by Chad Amos as the Ravens tried to throw it down court. Amos with the steal. Works it from the right baseline. Timeout for Coach Goldclish. We're going to take a timeout as well. Our score 36-34. You're listening to Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk1067.com. Welcome back, Blue Ridge High School. Our score 36-34. Falcons up. Falcons on the inbound down on their end of the court. Working the baseline. Ravens come away with the steal, though. Get it to Martin, number 20. He's going to feed it to the other Martin, number 5. Nice little spin move pressure that time by number 21. That's Jalen Parrish, who's going to get called for the foul. So far, nobody in the bonus. 4 fouls for the 5 fouls now against the Ravens. 3 against the Falcons. Working the outside down into the baseline. Kicking it back out on top. It's going to be Vera. Vera kicks it to the right side. And now just working the outside are the Ravens. Going away, though, on the drive. It's Vera. Vera feeds Martin. Martin with the left hand as he drives inside the paint, puts it up and in. Nice touch. Our score tied at 36. Upton fed inside. It's a give and go. And it looks like there's going to be a foul called against the Ravens. Nice little pass by Upton as he fed it to Kosei. Raekwon Kosei. Tied at 36. Substitution now for the Ravens as Gabe Elias comes in. Sitting down is Vera. 2-3 zone by the Ravens all the way out on top. He goes to Kosei. Kicks it over to the other Kosei on the left. Back to Kosei. Well out beyond the 3, the arc. And again off the miss, Falcons get it. On the rebound, though. And what a play by the Falcons. That time it is Jalen Parrish who is going out of bounds, throws it behind his back off of a Raven, so the Falcons retain possession. On the inbound, it's going to go to Kosei Raekwon. And back out to Parrish as he resets the offense. And you can see the tempo. These guys just letting the clock tick. 32 seconds left here in the first half. Kicking it out to the right wing to Chad Amos. It goes out of bounds. Ravens are going to come away with it. Still full court pressure by the Falcons. 29.3 seconds left. Tied at 36. It's going to be the last team with it's going to score. Pluck down gets it to Martin off the wing. He puts it up and misses it. And it's Chad Amos and a couple of Ravens. There's a quick timeout by Goklish. And I think the Alch State Falcons have the ball. And having not seen these guys, I've seen the Falcons play before, but you have to be impressed by both these teams. Empire, pretty impressive the way they move the ball.
Yeah, they start out just quickly setting it up like they're going to organize, and then they pound it right to the basket.
The Falcons have had some success with this pressure, though, on turnovers, creating turnovers. But still, the Empire Ravens do, it seems like their success, they are quick to get the ball across the midcourt and get it into action. And you can see these guys are used to running, again, getting points off the fast break.
And it's definitely a good one here as both teams fighting for it, 36-36.
Well, we're here at the Winter Classic. Again, it's a packed house as we have the Empire Ravens tied with the Alch State Falcons. 15.8 seconds left here in the first half, 36 all. Falcons now setting up just inside the midcourt line. Looks like it is Kosei, Raekwon. Slick with a huge 3, well outside, is going to miss. It's off the rim, and that's going to end the half. Our score tied at 36. You're listening to Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk1067.com.
It's easy to see why the Ford F-150 is the #1 selling truck in America. For more than 40 years, no other truck has even come close. And Sholo Ford is hands down the best place to buy your next vehicle. Just take a look at Guy Hatch's promise. He won't be beat on any deal on any new Ford in the state of Arizona. And on top of that, you'll get a lifetime engine warranty. Go to SholoFord.com or visit them on the east end of the Deuce. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
In today's challenging economy, having a college education is a must. Northland Pioneer College is here to help you prepare for your future. NPC is committed to providing you with the highest quality education with the lowest tuition cost in the state. We offer a variety of advanced learning classes to prepare you for a transfer or associate's degree, personal interest education, or earning your GED.
Contact an academic advisor for more information. Go online at npc.edu. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Many of our local sports players were born at the hospital, where Summit Obstetrics offers comfortable individual rooms for mom and baby. In case of a sports injury, the hospital ER is always staffed and prepared to take on the most serious injuries, and Summit features an advanced diagnostics department with state-of-the-art equipment. The Summit Healthcare orthopedic and therapy teams can help sports players overcome injuries and return to the game. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center wishes all players a successful and healthy season this year.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Show Low and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Welcome back to the Sunrise Park Resort halftime show. Celebrate New Year's Eve at Sunrise with night skiing and fireworks. Go to sunriseskipark.com for details. That's sunriseskipark.com for details. Again, I'm Bill London, joined with Ty Moore. Ty, impressive first half. It looked like the Empire Ravens shot a 52%, probably keeping them in this thing. The Falcons shooting only 38%. But having a lot more shots, 32 shots to the Empire's 25. Can you share with us some of the scoring?
You know, exactly what you said. Alchese has 7 of their guys in that scoring range there. Leading the scoring is Kosei. That's Raekwon. He has got 10 points. Then you've got Slick. Slick with those pointers there in that second quarter's got 9. Parrish with a three-pointer's got 3. Tyrek Kosei, he's got 4 points, and Daly with 2, and Upton's got 6. So 7 scores, they're all shooting well. They're able to stay in this game, even though their percentage.
Nice job sharing the ball, seeing the court. You can see him feeding feeding guys with better shots. I think patience really doing I say patience, and yet these guys move the ball so quickly. It's amazing how fast the ball's moving up and down the court.
They're moving quick, but they got their eyes moving quick too. They see those other guys that are open, might have a better look at the basket, and they're quick to dish it off.
Right.
Now Empire, pretty much the same thing. They got 6 guys that are in the scoring, and leading the way, Plauk. Plauk has got some three-pointers. He loves that left side. Right around the top of the key, he's hit a few of those right in that same area there. He can shoot them down in the baseline. He's got 16 points. Gabriel Martin has 4. Elias has 6. And Elijah Norris has 2. And Ramon Martin has 4 with Gomez and 6.
Well, when we talk about it, first half relatively healthy. You know, we didn't really get into it in the first half, but the Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center injury report with fully staffed emergency department, an advanced diagnostics department, and outstanding orthopedic and physical therapy teams, Summit Regional Medical Center has everything your athlete needs to get back in the game. So we didn't see injuries really. It seems like both teams pretty healthy. Altitude-wise, what do you think? Is that going to play an impact? It didn't seem to slow them down at all in the first half.
Not the first high. Empire is really able to stay with there. They're moving the ball just as quick. Altusay was doing the full court press, but Empire's able to move that ball, get it up there, and they're still trying to pressure.
Well, we've got the keys to the game. When we return, we've got the Ace Hardware keys to the game. Ace Hardware has a 24/7 locksmith. The next time you're locked out of your car, just need a key replaced. Any hour of the day or night, any night of the week, call Ace Hardware, your helpful place. 3 locations, Pine Top, Overguard, and Sholo. When we come back, we're going to go through these keys to the game, the Ace Hardware keys to the game. You're listening to the Sunrise Park Resort halftime show. Celebrate New Year's Eve at Sunrise with night skiing and fireworks. Go to sunriseskipark.com for details. That's sunriseskipark.com. We're going to step away. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
It's easy to see why the Ford F-150 is the #1 selling truck in America. For more than 40 years, no other truck has even come close. And Sholo Ford is hands down the best place to buy your next vehicle. Just take a look at Guy Hatch's promise. He won't be beat on any deal on any new Ford in the state of Arizona. And on top of that, you'll get a lifetime engine warranty. Go to SholoFord.com or visit them on the east end of the Deuce. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
In today's challenging economy, having a college education is a must. Northland Pioneer College is here to help you prepare for your future. NPC is committed to providing you with the highest quality education with the lowest tuition cost in the state. We offer a variety of advanced learning classes to prepare you for a transfer or associate's degree, personal interest education, or earning your GED.
Contact an academic advisor for more information. Go online at npc.edu.
To the game, Ace Hardware has a 24/7 locksmith. The next time you're locked out of your car, just need a key replaced any hour of the day or night, any night of the week. Call Ace Hardware, your helpful place, with 3 locations, Pine Top, Overguard, and Sholo. Well, it's the Northland Pioneer College tip-off, and actually second half tip-off. When it comes to tip off your college education, choose the college with the lowest tuition in Arizona. That's Northland Pioneer College. Off the dribble drive, it's Martin, and he's going to come up short as the Ravens start with the ball in the second half. Plauk with a big 3 well outside the arc. He's going to miss it. Upton comes up with the rebound for the Falcons, and there's a foul on the play, and it's going to go out on the, not the side, but out at the end now as the Falcons come down court. The called foul that time on 21 for the Ravens. That's Adam Gomez. Down to the baseline to Amos. Amos kicks it back out on top. Looks like it's going to be Kosei. Kosei looks back to Upton, kicks it the other way to Kosei Raquan. Out on top now. It goes to Amos over on the right side. Looking down in the baseline to Slick. Slick dribbles it out, kicks it back out top. Goes back the other side. Amos with the big three along the baseline misses, but on the quick up and back in, it is number 5, Raquan Kosei. Full court pressure again by the Falcons, slowing down the Ravens as they get it to Martin inside. He dribbles and drives off the right side. Tough shot by Martin. He puts it up with the right hand. Again, our score tied at 38, going the other way quickly. Slick on the drive. He's going to be called as he threw up a shot for traveling. So with that, the Ravens, again, bringing the ball in down underneath the Falcons' basket. The inbound to Martin quickly moves the ball down court. On the drive, it is to the big man, Martin, off the left side. But on the block, it's Upton. Gets it and move quickly down the court. It goes to Kosei off the spin move, feeds Upton, puts it up. There's a foul. Looks like it's going to be on Martin. And that's number 20, Ramon Martin. Two-shot foul. Going to the line is Upton. Wasting no time. First shot, nothing but net for the Falcons. Our score 39-38. Falcons take the 1-point lead. Second shot, bounces around and drops. Upton does a nice job at the free throw line, especially for a big guy.
Yeah, he's got a nice soft touch there, as seen on those, and even if it hits and rattles around, it's soft enough that it falls right in.
Plauk with the dribble drive tries to feed the ball or kick the ball out, and it's the Falcons come away with it off the left side. Number 5, Raquan Kosei with the big three. And again, the Falcons increasing their lead 43-38. Quickly the other way, it's Plauk now. Big three. It's going to bounce off the rim, but with Martin comes away with it, gets it back out to Plauk. Plauk tries to throw it inside, gets it to Martin. Martin puts it quickly up, bounces off the glass and the rim. Falcons quickly the other way. Off the left side, floating across the middle, it's Upton. Quick 2 points. Falcons now jump out to a 45-38 lead. 5:34 left here in the third quarter. You're listening to Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk1067.com.
Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Many of our local sports players were born at the hospital, where Summit Obstetrics offers comfortable individual rooms for mom and baby. In case of a sports injury, the hospital ER is always staffed and prepared to take on the most serious injuries, and Summit features an advanced diagnostics department with state-of-the-art equipment. The Summit Healthcare orthopedic and therapy teams can help sports players overcome injuries and return to the game. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center wishes all players a successful and healthy season this year.
Down at the Falcon end. And again, that full court pressure by the Falcons, very successful in creating turnovers. However, the Ravens do break it, get inside, top of the key, feed off to Martin as he floats in from the left side off the block. Quickly, it's Slick down the right side as he elevates and rolls it up and in off the glass. Nice shot by Slick. And the Falcons again with the 47-38 lead. Back to their pressure. The Ravens now drive through the pressure, but turn the ball over. Chad Amos comes away with it. It's hard to dribble against that pressure by the Falcons. Upton from the right baseline, rolls around, misses. And again, ball's going to go out of bounds. We'll see who comes away with it. Looks like it's going to be the Falcons as it rolls off number 21. That's Adam Gomez. Adam Gomez is going to come out. Going back in is Gabe Elias. on the inbound. I'm sorry, it's the Ravens coming away with it. Plout gets it over to the far side. Down the court comes Martin. Again, that pressure really extended by the Falcons on the drive. It is Martin as he misses it. Ball's going to bounce off his shoulder, but the quickness that he has, the ability to drive, pretty impressive.
He does, and he's taking it right to the hole, even though those defenders are right there. And they're trying to get in there on those inside, and Empire able to block those shots. And
can't come away with it that time. Falcons going the other way now. It's on the left wing. Tapped that time by Elias, but the Falcons get it to Amos. Down to Slick on the right side, dribbles back up, and then turns direction, spin move up to Upton at the top, off the left wing. It's Kosei feeding Upton in the paint, throws up a quick left-handed shot. It's up and in, 49-38 now, an 11-point lead by the Falcons. Plow quickly across midcourt, off the spin move, keeps his dribble, and he feeds off the drive, gets it to the big guy who is fouled. That's Jalen Parrish. Sorry about that. It's a jump call. Falcons are going to come away with it off the arrow. And quickly down the court, it's Upton. He puts it off the glass, up and in. And you could see Parrish over here talking to his coach, and the Falcons waste no time taking advantage. Again, off the steal, but it looks like there might be a foul on it. It looks like it is.
Kosei with the reach there on that one.
Raekwon Kosei called for the foul. Empire now is going to bring the inbound in right at midcourt, right in front of the scorer's table. Martin dribbles across midcourt, gets it to Plock over on the left side as he's looking inside. Feeds inside off the shot, coming across. Nice little shot by James Chase. Puts it up as he's coming across the paint. 51-40 our score. Upton off the right side. Kicks it back out to the top. It's number 12, Kosei. Gets it down inside to Kosei. Back to Upton. Over to the other side. Back to Upton inside. And a pretty acrobatic shot by Upton. Puts it up with the right hand. 53-40 our score.
We talked about that earlier. Upton with a nice little soft touch there as he lays that one over the top of the rim.
The Ravens doing a nice job moving the ball. Spin move by Martin as he puts it up. It's going to come up short. Fighting for the ball. Falcons come away with it. Feed Slick on the fast break. Up and in. 2:43. Our score 55-40. Falcons up by 15. Quick timeout by Empire. We'll take a quick timeout as well. You're listening to Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk1067.com.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Welcome back as Martin dribbles the ball down the court. This is the Winter Classic. I'll say Falcons up 55-40. Ravens trying to score, though. Plout from the right baseline is going to miss. Gets his own rebound, throws it off of Amos. Amos manages to piece it, gets it over to Slick. Slick can't hang on to it as it goes out of bounds. But I'll tell you what, you can see both teams really pressing right now, working hard.
Both of them, they're fighting on that defense. They've got their hands moving, trying to block passing lanes.
Ball's out to Martin now off the dribble. Dribbles in off the left side, puts it up with the right hand, and he's going to get called for the foul against number 5, Raekwon Kosei. As Kosei got the rebound. Martin a little frustrated on the miss, tried to come back with it on the steal. Substitution now for the Ravens as Vera comes in. Martin is going to sit down. You know, Martin, though, has done a great job as far as his ability to dribble drive. That's Gabriel Martin. Quickly down the court to Slick on the right side. Looks back down underneath. Kicks it over to the far side. Our near side, I should say. Back to Slick on the right wing. Dribbles back out on top. Feeds it inside to Upton. and they're just working a weave are the Falcons. Slick pushes it to the other side. It's Kosei. Looked like he wanted to pull the trigger, hesitates. Slick, no hesitation, throws it up. But off the rebound, I think it's Upton that makes the score. I'm sorry, it's not Upton. I think it was Upton, but it could have been Kosei.
I think it was Kosei underneath there. He was able to get that rebound and put it back in on the opposite side.
Out at the top of the key now for the Ravens. It's number 3, Vera. Vera looking inside, crossover as he dribbles across down the paint, puts it up with the right hand, is going to miss. Amos on the rebound, kicks it out to Upton, and it's off the other way. Feed back to Upton. Upton with the right hand off the glass. Another quick score by the Falcons, 59-40. 1:10 left here in the third quarter.
Upton there running as the opportunities of the straight line play of the game as he sits there and slices and dices his ways down the key.
Does an awesome job. Falcons come away with it. Amos now quickly throws it down to Upton. Upton behind the back on the trailer. Gets it back to Upton off the side. Off the left side, off the glass, up and in. 61-40. 21-point lead. 43 seconds here by the Falcons. Off the drive for the Ravens, all the way, taking it all the way by himself. It's Elias. Nice little shot by Elias. Another one of those straight line plays of the game. Live to smile, love your smile. That's Beeler Orthodontics. Falcons now reset their offense. 22.21 seconds. Falcons slowing the pace down now, trying to eat some clock.
They're going to spread out the defense here and try to get the last shot of this quarter.
Kosei gets it back to, looks like it's Tyreek Kosei. Off the foul, it's Vera. Again, surprisingly, not a whole lot of fouls being called tonight. Pretty physical games at times, but not a lot of calls. Falcons now get it down to Kosei. Kosei to the right wing to Amos, back out on top to Kosei. Amos with a huge three off the back of the rim as time runs out, 61-42. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk1067.com.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
It's Upton. That's a Black Diamond Auto Glass free throw. First one rolls around and out. That's one of the few we've seen Upton miss. He's going to put up his second of the Black Diamond Auto Glass free throws. Second one, nothing but net. Upton, for a big guy, has a great touch.
He does. He's got, looks like 6 for 8 on his free throws there.
Pressure again by the Falcons, maybe dropping back just a little bit. Martin slowly dribbles across, kicks it over to Pluck, way out on the right side. Martin from the baseline, he's going to dribble, feeds it to Pluck from the corner. It's going to roll around and back out. Nice job, though. Nice shot by Pluck, just comes up a little bit off. On the drive, though, it's going to be Amos. Feeds it to number 33 for the Falcons. He's going to miss. That's Grease. And a foul called on it, and it's going to be the Ravens coming the other way. That's Stevie. I'm sorry, it's Greg. Stevie Gregg. Ravens get the ball across midcourt. Martin now sets up on top. Nice little crossover. Takes it, feeds it down the left side to Plauk, who hesitates not a bit. Fires up the big three. 62-47. Quickly, the Falcons come the other way.
Plauk's been quiet this second half. That was the first one, so hopefully he'll be able to turn it back on like he did the first half.
Amos down in the baseline, dribbles back out to the top. Looks inside through the legs, still dribbling, picks it up, gets it to Greg. Greg gets it down to Upton off the left wing. He's going to be called with the travel. Upton's going, dang, he's not sure about that call. 62-47. Falcons on top, though, as the Ravens come back the other way. Plauk again off the drive, or off the dribble, as he brings the ball across midcourt. Nice little pressure by the Falcons. Looks like a kind of going back into a zone. Right wing is Vera. Vera kicks it back out on top. And on the drive, it is Adrian Vera. Vera is going to be, what was the call on that? Was that a
little traveling? Vera
travel?
had a little extra step in there as he was trying to cut to the lane.
And that was Elias that fed him. Amos gets the ball quickly to the top of the key on the reach. It's Pauk, and he knows it. Taps Amos, says, my bad. Ball's going to be brought in on the far side. It looks like Chad Amos on the inbound. Kosei working the top, calling for help as Amos. He gets it to Upton on the far side, or the near side, our near side. Swings the ball back to Amos on the far side. Down to the baseline, dribbling it back out is 21. That's Parrish. Off the drive and kicking it back out to Amos is Upton. The left side, well outside the three, is Kosei. He's going to be missed. But Greg with a great rebound knocks the ball, puts it quickly back up and scores for the Falcons. Plauk now brings the ball back down across the midcourt. Nice little crossover. Fakes and drives with the right hand underneath, puts it up and rolls around, can't find it. And on the foul, looks like it's going to be Chad Amos for the Falcons. Called for it. Yep, Chad Amos on the reach. 64-47, 5:25 left here in the game. That's the second foul against Chad Amos. On the inbound, it's Plauk, throws it to Vera. Plauk with the big shot from the ring. He's going to miss. And there's this fight going on for the balls. Somehow the Ravens come away with it. Quick release by Plauk from well beyond the arc, and he puts it up and in. And there's going to be a timeout on the court. It looks like Upton's down on the court. He's slow and getting up. Looks like he twisted. Looks like almost his knee. Not sure, but he's trying to get out, and action's going to slow down here as they get him off the court. 64-50, the Falcons with a 14-point lead. And you can see Upton now as he's getting off. Seems to be walking better. That's a good sign for the Falcons.
Yeah, the Falcons want to make sure that he's able to return, and then it's nothing serious there as he's been their leading scorer the second half.
Replacing Upton is Elijah Tate. Elijah Tate, the big guy, and there's going to be a timeout on the court. We're going to keep it here, though. I think our score is 64-50. Tie, again, this third quarter really pivotal, I think, in this Falcon lead.
Yeah, they push the ball, and not only are they pushing it down into the keys, they have their eyes moving. So they see that guy that's open, that has a better look shot, that spreads it out, everybody's able to score, and then they crash the boards.
Sure seemed like from a shooting percentage in that third quarter, Falcons jumped up from that 32%.
They did. I think that they had more high consistent shots that were closer in. The rebounds they put back, those are going to bring up your percentage easily.
Well, you can see the Ravens trying to work their way back in this thing, whittling it back down. It was at one time, I think, a 21-point lead. Now down to 64-50, 14-point lead. Falcons with the ball. Shot from the left side by the big guy that just came in. That's Tate. Misses. Ravens come away with it, quickly pushing the ball down court. It is Elias. Off the shot, though, it looks like it's Vera. Vera misses. Amos comes up with the rebound, works it quickly down the other way. Amos pulls up, kicks it over to the left wing. Back to Amos at the top. He's looking right, dribbles right. Gets the ball to Greg. Greg feeds off the kind of shooting a right-hand floater and putting it back up in is Tate, the replacement for Upton. Quickly, Pog dribbles to the top of the key just beyond and fires it up, misses, and the Falcons come back the other way. It is Kosei. Raekwon Kosei working the right side. Crossover down the middle of the lane, kicks it off to Tate, puts it up with his left hand. Easy shot for the big guy, and two quick scores on two possessions.
You know, that's exactly what we were talking about. Beeler Orthodontics, the straight line, they cut in there, they kick it out. He's got a nice, easy layup there.
Foul called against Tate that time. Again, nice little drive by Vera. Vera's going to go to the line. That's a Black Diamond Auto Glass free throw. And for Tate, that's his first foul, I believe. First shot by Vera, up and in. 68-51 now. Substitution on the court. Looks like it's 12 coming in for the Falcons. That's Kosei. Second free throw by Vera. Nothing but net. Nice shot. Nice little stroke by Vera. But quickly Amos on the inbound. Kicks it over to the far side. Kosei, Raekwon on the drive. Again, tries to throw it across court, but the Ravens do a nice job on the steal. And Plouk the other way, kicks it back out to the right side. Big shot, but it's going to miss. Vera gets the rebound, though, as he's laying on the court. Back out to Plouk, back off to the right side. That's two shots by Elias. Can't seem to find his touch.
And they sit there and they battle for the rebound, and they just can't grab that rebound, and they knock it out of bounds. I'll just say having the ball.
Nothing really coming easy for the Ravens right now. Again, 3:18 on the steal, though. And Falcons managed to come back away with it, though. Amos off the right side. Back out to Kosei. Kicks it back out on top to Kosei. We got the Koseis working the top end. On the reach around, Plow can't get it. On the left-hand shot, in the paint is Tate. He misses. And quickly the other way on the drive, it is Elias. He's going to go to the floor. Foul is going to be called, though, as Elias will go to the line on the drive. Nope, he's not going to go to the line on the inbound. Substitution now for the Ravens. That's Elijah Harris coming in for the Ravens. Martin with the ball, tries to get it back down to Plouk in the left baseline, back down in the left corner. It's going to get knocked out by the Falcons, Kosei, and the Ravens now bring it in from the far side, get it to Martin off the left wing. He quickly drives, pull-up jumper, hits the back of the rim, almost gets the rebound, but nice job by Kosei as he gets the rebound, comes back the other way. That's Tyreek Kosei. He works the top, works right, gets it to Amos. Amos off the drive, feeds it to the big guy Tate with the left hand, and puts it quickly up and in. And that's a quick 6 points, I think, by Tate.
Yeah, they're not missing much. Up, down, out. Tate comes in. He does the exact same thing. He's scoring those little ones.
Off the drive is Plouk, who can't come away with it. Falcons quickly go the other way, feeding Kosei off the left side. No call. Again, it's Kosei kicking it back outside. That's Raekwon Kosei. Gets it to Slick. Two Ravens right there, though. Martin knocks the ball out of bounds, and there's a technical. Looks like the technical is going to be on Plouk. And that's the second technical on Plouk, and he's going to be ejected from the game. And you hate to see that, a guy that can play like that. You see him with that shooter's touch. You can tell he's a player, but again, can't control the emotions and verbally lets the official have it who will not stand for it. And just like that, he's out of the game.
Yeah, frustration sets in as he's trying to scrap for the ball there and trying to pressure them.
Discussion now going on with the Empire coaches as they get out on the court. Not wanting to hear any of it, wanting to get the coaches off the court. Our score is 70-52. Empire a little frustrated, but looked like it was an okay call. I don't know what brought this on, but a lot of emotion going on the court. Looks like there's a timeout by White. We'll take a timeout as well. 2:04 left here in the fourth quarter. 70-52. Falcons up. You're listening to Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk1067.com. Welcome back to Blue Ridge High School. Timeout in the action, 70-52. Emotions go wild as two quick technicals against Plouk for the Ravens, and he's ejected. Hey, want to give an acknowledgement to this film crew that we have doing an outstanding job. This youth productions crews, Stefan, TD, Rosie Burr, Christina Schwab, Jimmy Maxwell, Tyler Roten, Shane Bobin, Zoe Paxson, Cole Townsend, and Janessa Moore. And I've butchered probably all their names, but they do an outstanding job. First shot misses, I think. Second shot. Made the first one and makes the second. Now there's two more. And I'm assuming this is the free throws. The technicals. First one, nothing but net. Nice little touch by Tyreek Kose. Second shot. Oh, just a little short. Body English doesn't help. Rolls off the rim and out. Our score, though, 73-52. Falcons take it back up over 21-point lead. Slick off the drive. Again, the right side. Off the glass, up and in. And the Falcons just keep scoring now, 75-52. Still in the press. They get the ball down court. It's number 12. We haven't seen him. That is Elijah Harris much. Off the drive, it's Martin, and what a shot by Martin as he elevates, gets up and in, and floats across the paint, and a quick score by Martin. Off the pressure, though, Falcons come back the other way. Slick off the right side. Kick it back out on top. Again with the dribble drive. Gets it to Kose. Kose with the right hand. Off the glass from the side. Another 2 points, 77-54 our score.
That was a nice one there. Beamer's orthodontics, the straight line play of the game as he cuts, slices right down the key there.
Good call. Off the drive, trying to feed it underneath. It looks like it's Elias. He gets fouled. He's going to go to the line. That's going to be the Black Diamond Autoglass free throw for Elias. His first shot, nice little shot of him. Off the back of the rim. He wastes no time. Bounces back out, though. Misses the front end. Substitution coming in is Dennis McMurray. Elias does a nice job. Gets the second one, though. 77-55. Starting to see some substitutions here. Minute 12 left in the game. 77-55 our score. Falcons coming across. And right before midcourt, off the dribble, it looks like it's Kose going to be called with the travel, Raekwon Kose. So with that, the Ravens now get the ball and into their half of the court. It's Elias here off the drive. Weaves his way in, puts it up with the right hand. Nice little spin. Unfortunately, misses the rim. And the Falcons off the rebound quickly come back the other way. Off the drive, it's Kosei's. He's going to get it to Rayquan Kosei. Out on top, almost to Amos, but goes to Slick instead from the top, just inside the midcourt line. Nice little pressure by the Ravens.
Alchesay knows there's 30 seconds left to go in this one as I keep moving around to the top, spreading out the defense.
22-point lead for the Falcons. Our score is 77-55. Kick it back out to Slick. Goes the other side to the top of the key, back to Slick. Right out in front of the scorer's table. Stumbles a little bit, called with the travel is Slick. He's having a little conversation, but with that, it's going to be the Ravens' ball on the inbound. Gabe Elias looks down court. Gets it to Harris, who gets it to Martin off the dribble drive, puts it up with his right hand. Nice little score. Quick move by Martin. And again, that's going to do it here from Blue Ridge High School. We're going to step away. When we return, we've got our work cut out for us. We've got to pick not only do we have to pick the Demers Glass man of the game, we've got the Beeler straight line play of the game. And then we've also got the player of the game by the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store. You're listening to Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk1067.com.
It's easy to see why the Ford F-150 is the #1 selling truck in America. For more than 40 years, no other truck has even come close. And Sholo Ford is hands down the best place to buy your next vehicle. Just take a look at Guy Hatch's promise. He won't be beat on any deal on any new Ford in the state of Arizona. And on top of that, you'll get a lifetime engine warranty. Go to SholoFord.com or visit them on the east end of the Deuce. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
In today's challenging economy, having a college education is a must. Northland Pioneer College is here to help you prepare for your future. NPC is committed to providing you with the highest quality education with the lowest tuition cost in the state. We offer a variety of advanced learning classes to prepare you for a transfer or associate's degree, personal interest education, or earning your GED.
Contact an academic advisor for more information. Go online at npc.edu.
Welcome back, Blue Ridge High School, home of the Winter Classic, and some great action coming at you as the Alchesay Falcons come away with the victory and really take command of this game in the second half. 77-55, I think, was our end of score, but great second half action.
Yeah, Alchesay really stepped it up the third quarter. They got some really good looks. They were aggressive. They did the pressure. They got in the passing lanes, made the turnovers like we talked about at halftime. Those turnovers, they turned around and made scores on them in that.
Well, when we look about it, as we talk about the second half, Alchesay Falcons shooting a whopping 61% here in the second half, much of that coming in the third quarter, which really is what established or helped them establish that commanding lead. An outstanding job. Again, 17 for 28. On the Ravens, the other hand, not quite as successful. We saw them with a better first half, shooting a much higher percentage in the second half, only shooting 7 for 32, 22%. And again, that Falcon defense really creating a lot of opportunity.
You know, it might have been that elevation that you talked about. I mean, right in the second half, the Empire, they were still running with them. They're still aggressive and trying to get the turnovers on that. Their shots were just a little bit short, and that tends to be a little bit that you're kind of a little bit out of breath, a little weak on that, and their shots weren't falling for them.
Well, you know what? We saw the Demers Glass. I think we're going to get into some of this stuff. Need for glass for your home or business. Demers Glass in Lakeside is hands down the best place to call. Quality glass at affordable prices. Demers Glass. Call 1-888-THE-GLASS-MAN. And for the Glass Man of the game, you know, impressive play on both sides. Who stands out?
To me, I think if you're going to go for the rebounds and the putbacks, Kosei, Tyrek Kosei, he was able to scrap down in there, grab those rebounds, put them back up. He did an outstanding job battling down underneath.
Well, when we talk about Tyrek Kosei, again, for the Falcons, number 12, you know, pretty impressive. Not the biggest guy on the court. You've got Upton. You've got some big guys for the Falcons. Also, Martin for the Ravens. They had some big guys out on the court, very athletic, but an outstanding job by Kosei. He is going to be the Demers the Deemer's Glass man of the game. Again, if you need glass for your home or business, Deemer's Glass in Lakeside is hands down the best place to call. Quality glass at affordable prices. Deemer's Glass. Call 188-THE-GLASS-MAN. And again, want to congratulate Kosei for that. Now we've got another tough call. It's going to be Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store Player of the Game. The Player of the Game is brought to you by Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store for the best selection of hiking, hunting, fishing, camping gear on the mountain, as well as fishing or as skiing and snowboard gear. That's Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store south of Pine Top on Highway 260. Ty, what do you see for the Player of the Game?
You know, it's unfortunate that Upton went down with that little twisted knee, I think that it was. But Upton, in the first half there, he was a little low. 6 points, is always able to get a couple free throws in that. But that second half, I think something set a spark in him, and he was scoring everything. Everything that he would drive down underneath, he was putting it up, it was falling in. He ended up getting 16 points just in the third quarter alone. Smart
play by the Falcons. Again, you said it, Upton. Again, second half really getting hot and feeding the machine. I think that's a philosophy all coaches will do. Get it to Upton, and again, converting on a lot of fast breaks, the quick movement of the Falcons. But Upton really can finish. Fun player to watch. He is going to be the Player of the Game, brought to you by Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports for the best selection of fishing or of skiing and snowboard gear. Again, in the winter mode, also all kinds of clothing, some neat stuff as well as outdoor stuff. That's the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store game. Again, I think we want to give a shout out to this crew that the video production crew. Can't say enough about the job they do. These kids are professionals and they do an outstanding job. I know you saw it tonight. We saw some great action early. You've been here all day probably, but a fun game to watch, and it's always fun when these guys do it. Again, we've got Stephine, TD, Rosie Burr, Christina Schwab, Jimmy Maxwell, Tyler Roten, Shane Babin, Zoe Paxson, Cole Townsend, and Janessa Moore.
That's a mouthful.
Well, I'm hoping they're better film crew than they are fighters, because I butchered their names, and I know I'm going to get a whooping once we get outside. But again, I think want to say thank you to everybody for joining us tonight. Again, you can watch it. You can watch it over and over again and check it out. That is going to be the action for tonight. Again, want to thank you, Ty Moore, Marcus, spotting and helping us get through this thing. You have been listening to Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk1067.com. Good night, everybody.